How's it going, everyone? My name is Cooler Oyster. Welcome back to another Gundam model review. So today we're going to be reviewing Gundam Lfrith from the the Gundam Witch Mercury series. Now, the Gundam Lfrith was a prototype of an actual fully built Gundam frame during the Witch Mercury series. They made mass production units during the epilogue episode, but they were prototypes still. They weren't fully developed. The reason that they made this one is to perform the system of Perfect Score 6. Um, but the other two mass production units, they were only able to go up to permit score 5 or 4. But Gundam Lfrith is able to perform up to permit score 5, but during the epilogue where um, Silhouette's mother and her sister Eleonora, I could be wrong on the sister's name. If you do have, if I am going to rewatch the show so that and dub so that I can relearn everything again. But if you guys want to put down the sister's name from the Witch Mercury series before Silhouette, definitely let me know in the comment section. So with during when the mother and the Foundation who was building this Gundam, they were trying to use it to help the human body or for medical purposes to at least have humanity to survive out in space, which ended up being augmentation for them. Some reason they cannot go to permit score 6. They're stuck with 5, but depending on their systems with the Gundam frames, honestly, it puts a huge strain to the human body. So once they're I can't tell if it's like with Gundam Iron Blood Orphans with the Elvaviana system. I could be pronouncing that wrong as well. But you know the system where they hook up to the mobile suits with the data and seeing the camera screening for the mobile suit, like with Barbatos and um, Gushian Rebake. Now, I can't tell if it is similar, but I believe it is because during when the military being commanded by um, what's her name? Silhouette's supposedly new bride. Her father, I think his name is Dean or Den, starts with a D. Um, he was the military founder of Glassley. During on the epilogue, he sent out a cruiser ship with a task force to destroy evidence of the Gundam frame units as deeming them illegal for weaponize. Which in general, they weren't making these Gundam frames to be weaponized, but even though they are equipped with weapons, um, but unfortunately they couldn't perform the permit score, so they ended up being attacked. They did deploy three or two of their mass production prototypes. Sadly, both of them were destroyed, excluding the Silhouette's fathers and the mom's husband. Then after the first on the epilogue, after the epilogue, sorry for the stutter. After the epilogue, we never seen the Gundam Lfrith again. But in the future, in the back like a flashback, we seen Silhouette's mom made this mobile suit, the Lfrith, remodeled to be the aerial Gundam. Now, there is a purpose on why that the mother rebuilt it to be aerial Gundam is because Eleonora, Silhouette's older sister, was connected to the Gundam Lfrith with a neutral connection. there was no, when she was connected to it, there was no body strain. A little bit, I don't think so, but with so much, however, how long she was connected to it, her human consciousness, I can't talk today, I don't know why, transferred to the Gundams, at the Gundam systems, and then in the whole, I believe in the core, permit score core. Basically, she went Cortana, or AI Cortana, like Halo, into the Gundam, which would be interesting if Cortana did add an actual mobile suit. That would be dope. But unfortunately, the mother could not take her out of the system or unplug her, because unfortunately her physical body passes away, but her mind is freely inside the mobile suit, to where after the mother rebuilt this Gundam into Ariel, that's why Silhouette did not have any restraints or physical trauma using the permit score 6 or 5 while she's fighting. Honestly, when I first got into the show, I honestly thought Silhouette was the younger girl. I'm like, okay, cool. So she's going to be like how in Iron Blood Orphans with God damn it, Barbatos. I'm sorry, guys. I need to rewatch all the shows so I can get memorizing all the characters. I'm mad at myself for not knowing the pilot's name. Basically, the pilot of Barbatos, and if you guys want to correct me, definitely correct me. So I thought she's going to be like him in this show, but unfortunately, it kind of revealed it in one of the episodes where one of the other Gundam frames that Silhouette was fighting, I think it was Gundam Lucifer, I think, to where we got to see a glimpse of Eleanor, or Elena. So that explains a lot. In the epilogue, on the epilogue episode, when we first seen this Gundam, it was really, really badass, honestly. It's just badass fighting. The beam rifle was really cool to hear. He's like, pew, some shit. Sorry, no sound effects. And also, same thing for Gundam Ariel on the shield as well. It is able to come apart. And the backpack of Lfrith here is that you can put the G-bits up to the backpack. Not like how Ariel Gundam's shield is. Honestly, I kind of prefer this shield other than Gundam Ariel's shield, honestly. I feel like that it should have been the backpack, like this kind of backpack in a way, but unfortunately it didn't go that route. Now you can also have two beam. The backpack has two beam saber holders, one on this side and the other on the other side too. Also has some other features that was remodeled from Ariel Gundam. The back of Ariel Gundam, the Gundam would not have two thrusters on the back thigh. Normally it would be under the calves, I think. And also, I don't think Ariel Gundam has thrusters on her front knee. I might be wrong. Hold on, don't want to drop her. Do not want to drop her. Do not drop her. Do not drop her. Good. The beam rifle, it's a lot more fatter and wider in a way, but if you take out on two parts of the G-bit shield, you can actually equip it. Also, what I like beforehand is that the face of Gundam Lfrith looks really cool. I would prefer to have that face on Ariel Gundam, but unfortunately this is a prototype testing Gundam during the epilogue. Also, same thing from Ariel's beam rifle. You can also use the beam rifle to have like a beam rifle's beam sword or so. You can't really, or I would say a beam bayonet. Honestly, I would say it's a beam bayonet. And it's also been given to us by two standardized blue beam sabers. When I first watched the show, I was curious between the multicolor beam sabers that they had, like blue, green, and pink. I think someone had yellow. I might be wrong on that. So when I was looking up on what is the differences on the beam sabers, so it turns out that the green beam sabers are set for non-lethal, but yet they do damage to the mobile suit. Now I don't know if it is lethal or not, but with the blue beam saber and with the pink beam saber, they are lethal. I honestly, it did confuse me at first, and I'm like, just choose one color or just stick with these three colors, just make them lethal, because they're technically non-lethal in a way. Now, let me pause this real quick so that you guys can hold on. I'm trying to. I apparently can't pause this. Is there a pause? I can't pause this. I really cannot pause this, apparently. Alright, so I wonder if I can do it like this. Give me a second, guys. I'm trying to take the shield apart so that you guys can see what the beam saber looks like with the two joints. Not beam saber, the beam rifle. If I said beam saber, my bad. And also, I do have a new phone, so yeah, I'm learning new still. Come on, you. There we go. Alright, sorry for the wait. I took out the other pieces of the shields. Which I love about the shield, by the way. The G-bit shield, or either the funnels or the G-bit. Honestly, in the show, they call them a G-bits. But honestly, for me, I would call them, to me, I would call them funnels. So with the beam rifle like this, it looks a lot different from comparison on the aerial Gundams and the Lfrith Gundam's beam rifle. They're similar, it's just that this beam rifle is different versions, like long rifle or long range to short range. I've been stuttering a lot. Also, I do recommend you guys getting this model if you guys like the Witch Mercury series, or if you just like Gundam models at all. Definitely get this in your collection. I did receive this on Amazon. If there is on Amazon, if you want to get it on there, I'll put down the website. But Gundam Planet is having a back order on Gundam Lfrith. I have not get a chance to see if it's back up on there, but hopefully soon Gundam Planet will have a back order and restock on the Gundam Lfrith. Also, if there are other websites like New Type, I think definitely check on New Type, the New Type website, newtype.com. I'll put it down in the description so that you guys can go to it. Big Bad Toy Store, I did not see a Gundam Lfrith on there. And if any of the sites, I don't know, Hobby Lobby, I haven't gotten anything from Hobby Lobby, but I think Mecha Warehouse has one too. It's been a while I checked in their inventory. But if any of the websites that I suggested or mentioned in the video, if somehow none of them has them in stock, if maybe eBay, if you really wanted that bad. Worth the price? Depending how much you're willing to spend. But I got this as a gift from Amazon with one of my family members that got me this. It was from a Christmas, either Christmas or a birthday present. But I do love the Witch Mercury series on the show. There's a lot of things they could have fixed on, like the antagonist, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy, and it's just it feels like they were trying to go for the Iron Blood Orphans kind of a genre situation, but it kind of steered away in its own path. It think of it as the Gundam G Requinista kind of series. Like it kind of deserves more episodes, like say maybe 50 or maybe close to 60 at least, than jump on like skip ahead like how Iron Blood Orphans did. Like first season did well, then it skips ahead maybe like a few years later on, and then whatever happens throughout that. So I hope this video, guys, give you entertainment. Sorry for all the stuttering and the lack of posting. I've been meaning to post from the last promise I had from the video. I do apologize for it. And if you guys have any requests, whether it's high grade, real grade, or master grade, I will try to get them. For the request for the Abyss Gundam, this I will not be able to order him on my current check this week, but my next check I should be able to put an order for him, and I will promise to review him. And also another question, in the future, do you guys want me to start building Gundam models, like a video or maybe a stream? I'm not too certain, but if you guys want to put that in the comment section, or comments down in the comment section, I'll be happy to reply to them. Or if you guys have any other requests, maybe for other models, I'll take a look at them, and if it's something I'm able to get in the future, I will get it. But if it's out of my price range, depending on the model, I will might decline it until later on. Not saying I won't get it, but I might put that model or request on hold. I have been meaning to go above the high grades for quite some time, but for me, I'm not a high grade enthusiast, but I just love high grades because I just like them. But anyways, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you guys want to follow for more Gundam review models, hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you guys want to. And also, I have to say also 3 times now, I do have a second channel, which is a gaming channel called Escudo Oyster Gaming. I'll put that in the description as well. If you guys want to see my gameplays, definitely take a look at them. And as usual, guys, and I will see you guys in the next review. Later.